Welcome once again to the stage. Thank you so much for being with us, particularly for this episode. This episode constitutes the grand finale for this year, for 2024, of our Entrepreneurship Fellowship Program. This particular activity, which is the graduation ceremony we held for the 2024 batch. It was a beautiful ceremony, but also gave us a cause for reflection, for looking back on this year. Probably the most difficult, I think, in our 6 years experience of this program. Why? If some of you remember, at the beginning of the year, we had talked about the fact that we unexpectedly, to our shock, lost our major funding for the program. Though we started with courage, we were not sure we were going to ever mobilize enough to make it happen. But we did. And because we did, and because we know how hard the fight was, we have nothing but every reason to give thanks to God. In fact, as I was reflecting on this program before we started, I said to myself, I think I now understand, for those of you who read the Bible like I do, where there's a passage in the Bible that talks about, if we keep silent, the stones will sing. If we keep silent, if we do not acknowledge our thanksgiving to God who made it all possible, the stones will say it in our place. And may that never happen. And so we are extremely grateful for the personal sacrifices of many of us in C4C, because I must say that we had to pitch in our own personal resources to make the program happen. We are extremely grateful to our many friends and partners who dipped into their pocket despite the hard economic times and contributed so that the fellows we could still admit and train in a manner that met the standards of the past. And so, it is a day for Thanksgiving. It is a day that we rejoice and dance in Thanksgiving. In fact, it's a victory day. And I made an attempt, and I hope I succeeded, to dress more elaborately for this particular episode than in the past few weeks. If I didn't, forgive me. I will try and do better. But it is a dressing up. In fact, my team insisted I danced in to the studio for this episode.
We are a chosen generation, called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation. We are a chosen generation, called for to show His excellence. All I require.
We have every reason to dance. We have every reason to be thankful to God. We wish our graduating fellows the very best in their lives, in their business. It was a joyful day. And so we've asked you to come and be with us again as we take you through the journey of that day. We, of course, started the day from the beginning. The beginning, as per our tradition, is an elaborate opening ceremony where partners and friends from outside came in to congratulate them, to encourage them, to speak words of wisdom to them. Please listen to them. They had a lot of inspiring things to say. support social entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs who we do our very best to produce, knowing the ins and outs of managing a business. We teach the technical courses, but we teach 3 other important things. We try our best for them to understand and appreciate the beauty that lies within each and every one of them. The creativity, the skill that the good Lord has given you. Never let anybody tell you that you don't have it. You have it, and you've been demonstrating it. We form you into a network, and yesterday was for us a dream realized, as many of the previous fellows came together and had a maiden reunion. So they are a network, a mutually supporting network that helps each other to progress and succeed.
I'm here just to talk to you, give you a few tips on, now that you're going into the business world, what you should do so that you can be successful at your venture. First of all, success is a thing of the mind. You cannot be successful if you're not successful in your mind. So it comes from your mind, and then it manifests on the outside. So you have to be convinced in your mind that I can do this and I will do it well, and then it would manifest. So start with working on your mind, and have a success mindset. When you think about your venture, think about it in a big way, that I'll be successful, I will do it and do it well. Think about it that way, because your mindset is really, really important in what you do. If you have a mindset of always doubting things and seeing things in a pessimistic way, you will never grow. So always see, your obstacles as a stepping stone instead of a stumbling block. There's a story of 2 salespeople who were sent to a village. The company produces shoes, and they sent 2 salespeople there. The first person came back and told the director, bad news, everybody in that village, nobody wears shoes. And then the second person came back and told the director, good news, nobody wears shoes, so we have a huge market there. So it depends on your mindset, how you see things. People say, oh, Nigeria is tough, you just heard it now, you can't do business and blah. It's not tough, it's the best place to do business. When you meet an obstacle, the question should not be, oh, this obstacle again is, how can I grow with this obstacle? How can I turn this obstacle to a stepping stone instead of a stumbling block? That's the mindset you must have. And then, you must do things differently. I can see, I've read through your profile, some of you are tailors, some of you are bakers, some of you are fashion designers. There are like 3.5 million of them in Abuja. Why should I patronize you? Why? Why? That's the question. And you're going to answer that question by doing your own stuff differently from others, like I told you.
Everything that has been taught, every experience you've had, every connection and network you've built within yourself and amongst past fellows is one of the greatest assets that you can ever have. Always learn to leverage on your network. Always learn to, check up on each other, be each other's accountability partner. And like our sister said, in every challenge or in every crisis, always seek out the opportunity. C4C is not just a business fellowship or entrepreneurship fellowship. It's a family that is long-lasting. In fact, it's a family for life. Do you want to make yourself available to that family to have other benefits beyond what you've gotten already? I know that a lot of knowledge has been passed, and giving up is it does not exist in our dictionary, right? Does giving up exist? So we are looking forward to next year you being able to even mentor other people who are coming into the program.
I wish you people luck as you go into the world. I know that you're going to make it and that you will make all of us who supported you very proud. Thank you very much.
Really must congratulate you for going out into the world. I know you've been doing your business, but now you're going to do it in a big way. And we monitor you. We keep watching, and we're quite impressed with all the others that had gone before you. I wish you good luck as you step into the world.
Do not get comfortable at any point in your life with mediocrity. Don't get comfortable. Keep on striving to be the best. Keep on striving. Do not relent, because life is a continuous learning process. And anytime you feel you cannot learn again, or anytime you feel you've known enough, you start depreciating. You start declining. Because as you learn, you will get more experience. And like they say, information is key. And even the Bible says that people perish because of what? Lack of knowledge. So with all the knowledge you've gathered here, with all the deposit made into your cognitive domain, what I'm seeing is that the sky is just going to be a stepping stone for you. So I enjoin you all to use whatever you've learned so seriously. Keep on working hard. Keep on doing what you believe in doing, and keep on doing it very well. And one thing is for sure, anything you do, you master it, you put in energy, you put in effort in it, it's just a matter of time. You will excel.
All we can do is to wish you the very best. The last speaker said it. Remain motivated. There's no issue about failure. You must carry on. The founder says, whether the country is difficult or it's not, part of your job, part of what you're getting into is to make the country better for you, for everybody else. So you must have that in your mind. You must work. What is clear is that this country is survivable. We must survive. We don't have a choice. Okay? So we'll keep at it.
The opening ceremony, beautiful, I'm sure you agree with me, was followed by the award of the certificates. But let me make a comment about that opening ceremony. We rendered our new national anthem, the old national anthem that has become new, and it was beautifully done by Frank the tenor for us. And perhaps for me personally, made me realize how appropriate in a way it was for our country to go back to that anthem. That anthem in itself is a prayer that calls on God Almighty to make us a nation where tongue and tribe do not differ, where we stand in brotherhood. I hope you noticed it from the recap of that opening ceremony. It was followed by what the fellows had been waiting for all year, to grandly receive their certificates of graduation. It was joyful, it was well deserved, and we are proud to say that many of our previous fellows indeed hang it there proudly displayed in their business premises, showing that they are a special breed. A breed of young, determined, successful entrepreneurs who have gone through the C4C program. We are very proud of them, and we are happy they are proud of us. Following the award ceremony, we danced, we listened, we sat back and listened to beautiful musical performances. The fellows themselves jumped up in excitement and danced. For it is and was truly a day that needed to be celebrated in Thanksgiving.
When I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I was just a boy in school, I asked my teacher, what should I try? Should I try painting? Will I sing songs? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be.
Together and feel alright. Hear the children happy. Hear the children happy. Singing, give thanks and praise to the Lord. And I will feel alright. Singing, let's get together and feel alright. Oh, 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 oh. Let them up pass all there. Healthy reminds me. There is one question I would really love to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinners who was born mankind just to save his soul? Believe me, one love. What about the wonder? What about let's get together and feel alright? As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in end. Oh Lord, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel. One more time. Let's get together to fight this holy Magidi John. So when the man comes, there will be no do. Have pity on those whose chances cross the night. There is no hiding place from the Father of creation. Say it. One Lord. What about the one unknown? What about let's get together and feel alright? I'm pleading to mankind, so shall it be, yeah. Oh Lord, feel alright. Sing it, let's get together and feel alright.
all that fun, we ended the day by going to see their products. The new fellows had already gone into production, had produced things for display and for sales. And I do assure you, many of them made sales, significant sales that day. And so that culminated, that was the end of the 2024 fellowship program. We are profoundly grateful to God for seeing us through what has perhaps been one of the most turbulent years in the history of this country. A year of unprecedented inflation. A year in which everything that one did entailed a great deal more spending and difficulty. But despite it all, we were able to find enough to give them a quality training, and they were able to persevere despite the skyrocketing product prices and continue so that their businesses don't crumble. The success of this year gives us much hope for the future. We don't know what next year will bring. It is an ardent prayer that things get better, but we're also realistic enough to know that it will take time. And so we in C4C on the Sage will continue to do our very best to provide support for more young Nigerians, because this support is critical for Nigeria to grow and make progress. We must empower our young people. We must help as many of them as possible to become and remain successful entrepreneurs. We will rest and enjoy the holiday season with all of you, but ready to take on what needs to be done in 2025, the next year. Thankful and hopeful and believing that the Lord will provide everything that will be required. But once again, we reach out to you, our audience, our viewers, asking for partnership, asking you for support if possible. But the most important thing to us is that as many Nigerians, as young Nigerians as possible, benefit from the things we teach in this empowerment program. It is so crucial. So be there with us as we start the new program in the coming year. We shall, as usual, keep you informed, continue to ask for support and partnership, and to thank God for what we have been able to achieve. It's been a wonderful year. It's been a very eventful year. And we thank you all for having remained our faithful viewers. We thank you. Bless you all.